Queen City of Cincinnati. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Drops it off for Chubb. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On now to punt, Brad Robbins. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
11. It's just set. 11. Like that.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to hit 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hot. 180. Nice hot. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibats. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47.
11, here we go. 180. 11, MT, Tate. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Here's a give up the middle. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. The Bengals at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on.
Here we go.
Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
11 MT.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
11 MT, tape. Stop.
They go play action with Burrow. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Gun. 11, 11. Stop.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 180, 11 MT, tape. 11, 12, 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
Let's get set. Big 13. 12. Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Stop.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
And again, it's Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 6. Ready.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Second down and 8. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Sanders. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Ready up.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, pass. Ready.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shadur. There's a short one caught by Fannin, and he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I like like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
This 2nd and 4. To throw now. Here's Sanders. Now he'll take this and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Sanders to throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now Sanders. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The first catch for Judy, good for a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They go play action now. Sanders. And that's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To throw is Sanders. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
It's now 4th down and goal.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
11, Thomas. Stop.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
At the 34-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
6 yards.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. Cut.
Now it's Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
On one, ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun, gun. Cut. 12. 180. 12, 12, 12. Cut.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
On one, ready?
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
180. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
To the air again, Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz from 6 yards away. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's to Bond. Isaiah Bond. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Sanders. There's a short one caught by Fannin. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Sanders. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Ready. Purple 80. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Sanders once more. Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Let's go. Hurt, hurt. Ready, ready.
Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
35-yard line.
Mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11. 180. 25.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
Oh, some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
24-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Second down and 4.
11, 11. It's just set.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
11, top, 11, 11, hot. 180. 180, shot. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Second and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 180. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
Now Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. That is caught. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Bengal first down on a 16-yard pickup there.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result,
here we go, here we go.
We'll call this play significant.
11 MT Tate. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
11 Thomas.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
On first and 10, here's Brown. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
11, 11, 11, 11. 180. 180.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Bengals 21, round 6.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
takes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Over the middle, that's defended. It's tight end.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Sanders now. From the gun, he'll throw. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Yards to go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Sanders. The Bengals pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
And now an audible here into something else.
18 Rattler.
To throw now, here's Sanders. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cut 19, cut 19.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's taken in by his big tight end. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
19 Lions.
Sanders to throw. Over the middle, he's got Bond.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Browns 13. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
On point, ready?
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
79 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's get set. Dot. Dot.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
At the 34-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
11 mighty, 11 wide 80, 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, Tate, 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
He's back to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw.
Left side's got the tight end, Fannin.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. He'll look to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
28. Browns 13.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. This is 1st and 10.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing after the interception. Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Here comes second down. It looks like they'll move things around here. Now Sanders. Able to find Judy.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To throw is Sanders. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
But this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing, Sanders. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here's Sanders.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Now he's free at the 35.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TV.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes? Oh, yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Browns 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it first and 10 at the 40. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And throws it on the move, but